It was an interesting clash down at the Bay today. That was the match between Glenelg and Sturt. The Skeptics were out early on Monday morning after Glenelg had lost their first round match. Their pre-season form was belied by that performance against Central. They went down convincingly and it looked as though they were in for another horror start to the season. Sturt, on the other hand, had given an exemplary display of their skills in the match against Norwood at Football Park, and they won that match in very convincing fashion. Both teams play a very attractive style of football, so it looked like being a great game. We're going to join it at the start of the last quarter. Our commentators are Rod McLeod and Ron Kitchen.
Final quarter underway, and can the Double Blues get up? Picked up by Derrington. He got unloaded over to Holst. Holst with an opportunity, juggled mark, and safely held up in the centre of the ground once again. Doesn't waste any time against the breeze towards centre half forward. Players go for the ball. It's been punched away. The umpire coming in. The pack develops, and once again we'll see the bounce. Centre half forward for Glenelg, who at the moment are 30 points in front. Glenelg 13-14-92. Sturt are on 9-8 on 62. Kernahan over the back. Goes to the pack player, rolled out of the way. Then, no beg your pardons, the umpire's moving in, indicating it's going to be a free kick, and Stringer gets to his feet. He says thank you for the second time today. He got up, he was down for a while in the first quarter. Puts the ball high in the air. Up went Hall, tried to bring the ball under control, gets it over to Nichols. Nichols, can he do it? Shoots it back towards the big sticks. It is through. Gee, that was a great goal in by Nichols. That's his fourth of the game. And he's starting to show a little bit of his class, and a great start in the quarter at the 1 minute mark by the Bays. So they go further ahead now. They go 36 points in front, 14-14-98. Sturt are on 9-8-62. Ron Kitchen.
Yes, commanding lead now by Glenelg, but we thought Glenelg would have got up last week against Centrals after appearing to have the game in their grasp, and they were beaten in the end result. But today they look a better side, Glenelg. But the kick now from Fry, up towards the half-forward flank for Sturt. Off hands it comes to Filkey. Filkey gets it over to Motley. No, it was Filkey. Up to Motley. Motley in towards the full forward position. Davies couldn't control it. Allows the Bays to come out through Farquhar. Over to McFarlane. They're backed up beautifully, the Bays, in the second half of the game after a scrambly first half. And the Bay player nudged out by Whittlesea, and he'll take the free kick, and he's been one of the best players on the ground. That's David Marshall. Marshall, the hand pass over to Holst. Also played a solid game, David Holst. The hand pass, intercepted, over the line it goes, and he should have taken the kick then, Holst, and got it closer to the Bay goal, but he didn't do that. His choice was the hand pass and resultant throw-in. Kernahan, Hargraves. Hargraves the tap, trying to find Craig. McGuinness is there. Well played, Craig. Over to Derrington. Derrington, the hand pass. On it goes to Pake. Pake to Whittlesea, back to Pake, a poor hand pass. Holst dives over the top of the ball, pushes it out of the pack. Chance now for Stringer. He's going to be tackled, gets the punch away. Duthie not favoured by the bounce. Radbone to Pake, to Heinrich, and a chance for Heinrich to sink his boot into it. We'll see what he does. Steadies. Bang it goes up towards full forward pocket, and marked in defence by John Seabohm. Been a real solid defender for the Bays all day. To Holst, the hand pass to Carey. Worked hard, the skipper for the Bays. The pass, not a good one from Carey. Put his teammate under pressure. McGuinness, the hand pass to Stringer, to Carey, to McFarlane, and the Bays go forward. Hand pass again to Marshall. Marshall tackled, free kick against that player, and it'll go the way of Downs. No, it isn't, it's Heinrich. Heinrich from centre half back, 3.5 minutes into the final term, and the Bays lead 98-62.
Into attack at that centre half forward position. A handball comes out. The Bays swing it away again. See, they're looking good at the moment. Goes towards the right half forward flank position. They can't do anything wrong as the mark's pulled in there by Hall. Pretty handy sort of player. To the right half forward flank position. Players go up before acceptances. Could have been a free in there, I felt. Goes deep in towards that right forward pocket position. They're battling hard to get it away. It ends up with Downs. Downs' handball comes out to Fry. Fry in and out of the game all day. Centre wing. Player set for it. Punched away from behind by McFarlane. Simons. Ross Gibbs. Gibbs looks towards that right forward pocket position. Can it be pulled in there? Can't be. As we said, over the line. And it will be a throw to take place as Nichols tried everything to get to that ball. Nichols with 4 goals in the game so far, and we're now at the 4.5-minute mark into the final quarter. Much better showing by Glenelg now. A handball to McGuinness. Took that from Hall. McGuinness has kicked high in the air, looking for Nichols, trying to make possession. He was approaching the ball the wrong way, actually. He didn't know where it was, and eventually it does bundle through. There could be a free kick coming out of here. Now the free kick is going Downs' way. Looking to the grandstand side. Hollis is trying to get position. Comes through, takes the ball, goes for the kick. Towards centre wind, a big hanging on going down behind play there between McFarlane and Machini. Right half forward flank position for the Bays, but Pake will be in there. Goes for the long kick, which they could have done all day. Motley tries to get it, can't take it. The umpire says play on. Out to Machini. He's got the open goals in front, puts it on its way, bang, straight through the centre. And that is a vitally needed goal by Sturt. That's their 10th. They go to 10-8, 68. They're still 30 points down on Glenelg, 14-14, 98, and that is Machini's first goal of the game.
Machini off the interchange bench today, hasn't had many touches since he's been on, came on at half-time, but that's his first goal, as Rod said, 14-14, 98, Sturt 10-8, 68, and the Bays lead by 30 points. We've played 6 minutes into the final term. Can the Sturt pick themselves up and get back into this game, or can the Bays hold on? Carey. Tap down, Derrington. Hurried left foot kick. Simons couldn't control it. Motley can. Short kick from Motley, trying to find teammate further afield in the pocket, but it's Scott Salisbury. Over to Farquhar. Farquhar could easily develop into one of the best fullbacks in the business. Farquhar, a tremendous kicker of the ball and a great team man. A hand pass from Duthie goes astray, picked up by Fry. His hand pass over to his teammate in Frost. Frost to Craig. Craig pushed in the back and will get the free kick. Craig, outer side of the ground, half forward flank and wide. High in towards the forward pocket. Davies sets himself, thumped away by Farquhar. He's done a magnificent job on Davies today. Taken now by McGuinness. Left foot kick from that player. Brings the ball long and deep into the forward line, and Kernahan. He's a mature player, this Stephen Kernahan, one of the best in the business. Over towards the half forward flank. Nichols on a long lead, couldn't take it. Chance now for Kernahan again, goes to ground. Craig pushes it out, picked up by Kernahan, short to Marshall, over the line and a throw-in. 7 minutes into the final term. Glenelg 14-14, 98, Sturt 10-8, 68, and your commentator is Rod McLeod.
Against the breeze in this quarter, Glenelg. Not quite as strong as it was earlier in the day, but it would need almost a football miracle by Sturt. Well, they did it last Saturday as Fry comes out towards the centre. The ball in there has been marked. Taken well by Pater. Bit of scragging going on. No penalty. Should go for the long one. That's what's happening. Looking towards Davies. He was shoved out of the way on that occasion. The umpire didn't agree. That's been picked up by Hargraves. A long flying shot, and the big fellow has put it through in his 100th game. So the difference now is 24 points as Hargraves records his first goal of the game, and we see 11-8 on the board for Sturt, playing Glenelg 14-14, 14-14 to 11-8. So that is still 30 points the difference, or is it 11? No, that's 74. Goals. That's right, 4 goals, 24 points the difference, and it's back for a start of play again as we come to the 8-minute mark into the quarter. A lot of instructions going around the field at the moment. Bad bounce, grabbed by Holtz. He can't get anywhere. Carey, Hall, comes out towards the centre wing Simons. Simons has got it. Looks towards the half-forward flank. Almost pulled in there by McGuinness. The umpire says, that's good enough for me. McGuinness has got it right in front of the stand. Nichols the target at full forward, and the big fellow's grabbed it. He's kicked 4. Not far out from goal. The breeze definitely dropped to what it was before. So Nichols, the opportunity to put goal number 5, and certainly showing a vastly improved form from the match we saw last week and even the early stages of the game today. Very deliberate kick for goal. Normally a very powerful kick too. It's pretty good from here as it splits the post. That's goal number 5, and the Bays running away again as they go to 30 points. A lead of 30 points. That's at the 9-minute mark into the final quarter at the Glenelg Oval. 15-14, to 11-8, Ron Kitchen.
The more he gets to know the Bay players, the better he'll be as the season progresses, and he'll be a top player, Greg Nichols. He's a very tall player. Andrew Downs has been shifted off him into the pocket. And I think it's Peter Reid is going to full back now, much taller player. But Nichols, 5 goals on the board. Glenelg, 30 points in front, and that's 5 goals. 10 minutes in the final term. The Bays have steadied. Sturt appear to be getting a run on, taken by Hall. Chance now for Stringer to come through, couldn't do so. Off the top of the pack, taken by Craig. The long hand pass into Darrington. He steadies. Will it swing in? No, it doesn't. Offline, 1 behind.
And a good win to Glenelg down at the Bay, and those pictures were provided courtesy of Channel 7. Glenelg did a lot to help their cause in the first quarter when they led by 4 points after kicking into the breeze. At half-time, Sturt had reversed that situation and led by a point. At three-quarter time, it was Glenelg by 30 points, and then they held on in the last quarter, although their leeway was reduced to 25 points. The final score, Glenelg 16-19, 115, Sturt 13-12, 90, and I'm sure it's a very relieved Graham Campbell down there tonight. Let's look at the goal scorers, the main goal scorers in the game. Firstly, for Glenelg, Nichols kicked 5, Kernahan 3, and Marshall and Holst both kicked 2. For Sturt, Davies, Painter, Darrington, Filkey and Radbone all kicked 2. The best for Glenelg, Kernahan, Duthie and Simons, and the best for Sturt, Painter, Filkey and Motley.